Hello, my friends. Sabrina Barella here with your Freedom Track. Welcome to episode 36 of Ask the Founder. Today's question comes from Peter, and Peter says, what are some strategies that you would recommend for making the best use of one's time? This is such a great question for entrepreneurs, Peter. Thank you so much for asking this. So, I'm going to share with you some things that I learned at the Titanium Mastermind, which if you've seen some of my other videos, you might have seen videos that I did, some of my early on videos, which I'm going to say I'm probably a little self-conscious about because I've gotten so much more comfortable in front of the camera now. However, I did a few videos from Costa Rica, from this Titanium Mastermind, and this mastermind was all around growing and scaling our business. And one of the key aspects that we talked about over those 3 days was about how important it is to make the best use of every single minute that you have in your day. So part of it could be when you can hire a personal assistant or a virtual assistant and have them do some of the tasks, the daily tasks like social media stuff, the things that take you away from the bigger money-making activities. And one of the biggest time savers that I learned, or that we talked about, and it was something that it wasn't the first time I had heard it, but for some reason I heard it from a different point of view, and I got it this time. And it was about what we call chunking our time. So for me in my business, it looks like if I have several blogs that I need to schedule. So I schedule a blog to be published on my website every 2 to 3 days. But that doesn't mean that every 2 to 3 days I go in, I write one blog, and I publish it. What it could look like is that I might spend 4 hours, a half a day, writing out, well, I probably spend more than that writing, but so I have all these articles that I've written, articles, newsletters, updates, whatever I'm going to post on my website, and then I will go through WordPress and my website, and I will schedule them out like a month in advance. So right now, I've got at least 5 weeks scheduled out of blogs, so that they come out on the regular time when people are expecting them, and I don't have to drop what I'm doing every 2 to 3 days to do that. Another thing you can do that with are things, Facebook posts, your fan page. There's so many different areas where if you just take, whether it's a week's worth or a couple weeks worth, I say the more the better. I usually aim for about a month's worth of stuff that I can do in half a day or a day and just get it done and get it scheduled so that then I don't have to worry about it for at least another few weeks. And it's been key for me, especially when I'm traveling, that I can get ahead on so many different things, and then I don't have to worry about it when I'm traveling. When I'm traveling, I can actually just focus on what I'm doing, focus on whether it's a mastermind, maybe it's an event, maybe I'm not doing something fun. And I still check in daily on certain things that need my attention, but most of the stuff, I'm just, I'm in and out in an hour or two because I spent the time chunking and getting stuff done ahead of time. So I would say that's probably the biggest. It's probably the biggest, is looking at how do you schedule your time? How can you consolidate focused time? So focused chunks of time at one particular task. And that's been huge for me. I can't even tell you how huge it's been. So yeah, and then one other thing that I would offer is a question that was also offered to us at the same mastermind was, in every moment and with every task that you're doing, ask yourself, is this the best use of my time? If this task is the only thing that I did today, will my day have been a success? And I have that question. It's on a Post-it note on my computer, and I look at that quite often throughout the day as I'm doing stuff. And I'll admit there are times where something that I'll get hooked away on something, and I have to come back and I read the note again, and okay, no, bring me back. What is on my list of things to do today? What do I actually need to get done right now? And what's top priority? And then I focus myself back on it. So I hope that helps. I hope that just those few things, I think alone could totally change your life and your business if you just implement them. Thank you so much for the question. If you have any further questions for me or anybody else that's watching this, please go to my website, www.yourfreedomtrack.com. Send me comments, send me questions. I would love to help you out. Again, my name is Sabrina Barella. We'll talk soon.